All right, body fat tends to get a bad rap, but what if that fat could actually help your body heal itself?
Well, there is groundbreaking research happening now in Northeast Ohio, and our cameras were there as a much-loved Cleveland on-air personality bravely underwent this treatment. Suzanne Stratford's here now with more. This is amazing.
Oh, Bill and Tracy, it is absolutely incredible. Kim Sellers, many of us know and love her. She is very brave, always very open about her disease, but this research is very new. And although it's offering hope to people with terrible sicknesses and diseases like Parkinson's, Lou Gehrig's disease, even autism, there are no double-blind studies and there are no guarantees.
A highly skilled surgical team.
Oh, perfect. Look.
Okay.
An experimental new procedure.
I think this will revolutionize medicine if it works.
She doesn't have to hold.
Gotcha.
Potentially improving everything from asthma to Lou Gehrig's disease. But starting in Ohio with one patient.
We'll bring you back in a few and get you all settled and everything. Sound great?
Kim Sellers has advanced multiple sclerosis.
Prayed so much prior to getting here. My elbow like toward the ceiling.
Just even to stop the disease in its tracks right now would be huge.
Kim Sellers here for Tony Marshall.
The popular Cleveland radio personality is risking everything to feel better after decades battling MS.
With a smile on my face.
I thought of my kids first. I thought of my parents. I thought about all the people that rely on me. I thought about myself.
Kim's emotional journey is well documented. Diagnosed in the 90s, at first the symptoms were barely noticeable. By 2001, they were subtle, but there. And with each passing year, something seemed to change. By 2009, the vibrant, hardworking mother of 4 began needing help, both on air and at home. What if it got worse?
That had me hyperventilated. You know, the fear of the unknown.
This treatment is still in the research phase and not yet FDA approved.
It could be huge.
Doctors Mark Foglietti and Michael Kellis feel so strongly about the technology, they co-founded the Stem Cell Center of Ohio in Beechwood, part of the National Cell Surgical Network.
I mean, this is why we went into medicine. Kim, the journey's begun. 4 cc's.
The outpatient procedure starts with liposuction.
Kim, we're harvesting some great stuff here. It's hard to believe that there could be something good about body fat, but there's something extraordinarily good at this point about body fat. I've got 30 so far.
You doing okay?
I'm okay.
The board-certified plastic surgeon says fat is highly regenerative and rich in stem cells.
And these are mesenchymal stem cells. Mesenchymal meaning they're able to change into whatever type of tissue they're attracted to.
Like a rescue squad responding to an accident, he says the stem cells can find and repair damage in the body. And the stem cells aren't acting alone. They're harvested in a kind of biological soup called stromal vascular fraction, or SVF.
There's endothelial progenitor cells. There are mast cells, T cells, B cells, macrophages. It is a wonderful mixture.
The SVF is isolated through a series of steps, then moved to the cell counter.
94% viability.
That is amazing.
They say fat generally has 2,500 times more stem cells than bone marrow. They give Kim the great news.
We have 7 cc's. We have 39 million stem cells.
Had a girl. That's awesome.
39 million viable stem cells.
That was amazing. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like, where you been all my life?
The SVF is now fed back into Kim through an IV.
Here we go, girl. That part was a little emotional for me because, you know, you just want to pray that this is something that will improve your quality of life.
The procedure takes only hours to complete, but then comes the hard part, waiting months to see if it worked.
She may be able to live without pain. She may have a little mobility.
And she was saying, Dad, she said, if I could only just get the use of my hands, if I can just use my hands, I can comb my hair, I can feed myself.
You feel a little bit of pressure as it goes in.
And there's reason for hope. Nationally, 80% of 1,000 SVF patients have seen improvement, from regaining vision to improved mobility.
This is your own body helping to heal itself.
Board certified in orthopedics and sports medicine, Dr. Kellis says SVF has perhaps the greatest potential in his field.
Could this possibly rebuild a joint? We really don't know what the potential could be.
Just like they can't predict Kim's outcome.
I wish we could turn back time and treat her a year prior to this.
Everyone's so into, oh my gosh, a cure. And that would be awesome, you know. But I'd like to take baby steps.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
All these kisses and hugs.
Tempered optimism from this incredibly brave woman who took one giant leap of faith for her future and countless others.
Quality of life is what she's looking for, and if she can get that, I'm good.
Just praying for the best.
So many people praying for the best for Kim and for everyone out there suffering with these terrible diseases. To learn more about this particular procedure and all of the diseases being studied at this time, you can go to fox8.com. But that's just one research program. Tomorrow night on Fox 8 News at 10, we're going to show you all of the mind-boggling stem cell tests that are currently underway right here in Northeast Ohio, becoming a hub, the central for stem cell procedures. But this one with Kim, if this can help her,
It's just remarkable.
it is remarkable.
Yeah, and what a courageous battle that she has been fighting for years now.
Absolutely, and there's so many diseases that they think this can help. Like I said, from autism, there's just dozens of diseases that they think this might help. But again, it's patient-funded research. It's very new. You know, it isn't tried and true yet, although they have seen positive results thus far.
But this might lead to something else, because stem cell research is, some of it's new, and we're not quite sure where it's going to go.
Absolutely, and the one takeaway from this in terms of Kim's health, you know, she had 39 million stem cells in her adipose tissue, in her fat. Very little fat. She doesn't have much. That's the other thing. Thin or fat, doesn't matter your size. They can get these stem cells out of you. So even if this doesn't work, we know she's got those stem cells in her, so maybe something else will.
Fascinating.
A great story,
Thanks,
Suzanne.
Suzanne,
Thank
very
you.
much. Well, does a coach